Derek will make a video and say, well, you can put on 20 pounds of muscle. No, you can't, Derek. Not only you can't, neither can anybody else. And you don't know anyone that has. You do not know anybody who's put on 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months clean. You don't know anybody at
What's up guys, Derek, moreplaysmartdates.com. Today we are revisiting the classic debate around if you can pack on 15 to 20 pounds of muscle naturally in a very, very confined window as a UFC fighter. And back at it again is Chael Sonnen, who knows how to stroke the old algorithm. This guy knows how to say things completely out of left field that are just totally fucking directly related to getting a response. And like, even if it's absolutely fucking manifested out of thin air, pull it out of his goddamn butthole. This guy is the master of, making shit out of nothingness, essentially. So we have Amanda Nunes out of UFC 265 fight. And, he's talking about, well, you can see the fucking title yourself. And there's a notable part at the end, which I was notified about by a few people that I thought was worth, I thought, I evaluated it beforehand and, decided this is worthwhile to touch on because this guy knows how to really stroke the good old algo.
At 39 years old to be able to put on 20 pounds of muscle, I don't know that it's been done before. Not in 6 months, right? Not in a 6-month period. To put on 20 pounds of muscle clean under the rules of USADA, which is how Stipe is going to do it, that'll be fascinating.
I agree. If somebody could put on 20 pounds of fucking clean tissue in half a year naturally under the rules of USADA, that would be quite the fucking accomplishment and, quite baffling, quite a feat that would be impossible as fuck. Let's continue.
And you'll meet people all the time, right? I'll get a video made somewhere out there. Derek will make a video and
here's a video.
Say, well, you can put on 20 pounds of muscle. No, you can't, Derek. Not only you can't.
I can't.
Neither can anybody else.
That is true.
And you don't know anyone that has.
I know. I don't.
You do not know anybody who's put on 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months clean.
Correct. I fucking don't.
You don't know anybody at 39 years old who put on 20 pounds of muscle.
I don't know fucking anybody who's put on 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months naturally, bro. I don't know a fucking goddamn soul.
Clean. Anyway.
That is true.
Any way you want to do it.
Accurate.
So I only bring that to you because I think those experiments are interesting. I want to see how those things play out. I think that Pedro Munoz in many ways represents the new Jose Aldo.
Yeah, so that would be crazy, because we all talk about this all the time. All those naturals who are gaining 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months. I've seen it, apparently. I've seen 39-year-olds who fucking done it, apparently. I've definitely seen all this shit. I definitely talk about it on my channel all the time. Let's visit the comments. Chael going completely off topic is great. Is Uncle Chael off his meds? Derek from More Plates, More Dates would never say you could gain 20 pounds of pure muscle in 6 months. Not without the sauce, Uncle Chael. I gained 20 pounds of muscle. I'm natty. No, you didn't. Chael. Derek thinks you can put on 20 pounds of muscle. I don't think Derek would ever say it's possible to put on 20 pounds of lean muscle mass in 6 months without the deployment of androgynous compound. Androgynous? It's definitely not the right word, but I get what you're saying. I mean, come on, dude. Accurate. Even if he's deploying super physiological amounts of weight training and leveraging optimal nutritional outcomes, no dude, Stipe is not putting on 20 pounds of tissue, I was literally reading the quote and said tissue. I'm a fucking, I definitely say this shit way too much. In 6 months, let's see. This video has algorithmic potential time to deploy the Death Stars. For anyone wondering, Derek is More Plates, More Dates on YouTube. No longer a steroid freak on the internet. Yeah, I have outgrown my nickname apparently. If it was even me, because apparently it wasn't. It was apparently some secret other guy who makes content that was, exactly the fucking same as mine. But anyway, let's get into here. We all know Uncle Chael is just trying to get Derek to make another video about him. Chael is a storyteller and promoter slash shit starter, lol. Bingo, he wants some of Derek's subs. Chael is a genius manipulator. He did it great in the UFC and got title shots because of it. Now he's manipulating people into thinking he's smart when breaking down MMA shit. He's got a high fight IQ, but most of his content is common sense if you're not a casual MMA fan. Yeah, and what's wrong with that, LMAO? It's his whole thing. Go vote for Uncle Chael at the MMA World Awards. This was a crossover episode by Pickle Cage. Half of what Chael says is intentionally wrong to troll, and a good percentage of the other half is unintentionally wrong, like his love for mayo on sandwiches, for example. Chael is playing 4D chess right now. They don't call him the American gangster for nothing. In 6 months at 38 years old, no way, not possible for more than 99% of people unless they are somewhere between 15 and 25 and haven't done any serious weight bearing exercises in their life. And even within this population, it's a minority who will be able to put on 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months. There's no such thing as gaining pure muscle. If you gain muscle, you're gaining lots of other stuff too. Sounds pretty familiar to something I was saying in this previous video.
According to physiology, John will be the first human in the history of the species to gain 15 pounds of muscle by doing deadlifts in his garage a couple times a day for 3 months.
No, dude. He clearly didn't gain 15 pounds of muscle. Like, why? Like, where are your fucking eyes at, dude? I don't understand. So, you kind of, I think you kind of get it. So, you know, he's a master manipulator, as, you know, everyone said. No one's gaining 20 pounds of muscle who's a veteran fucking UFC athlete. That is natural. How many people are natural in the UFC? You know, obviously there are some who are, you know, getting around the USADA shit, and many who aren't. But at the end of the day, even if you were getting around USADA parameters, can you push the shit so aggressively that you're gonna gain 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months? No, like, and no one would be so stupid as to do that anyways, when they would be like literally giving a giant fucking red flag to testers. And above and beyond that, like, where is the ROI for muscle gain relative to, you know, your actual ability to maintain some semblance of endurance and whatnot? Like, this eats up your oxygen carrying capacity too. And I think a lot of fighters get that when it comes to their choices of PEDs in particular. But anyways, it's kind of, you know, a tangent in itself. And at the end of the day, no one's fucking gaining 20 pounds of muscle. Dude, we all know that. So anyways, Chael has successfully got me to make a video, and we shall see how this does, you know? Like, it's kind of hard to not respond when the guy literally makes up a fucking fact that doesn't exist and is like, Derek said this. It's like, no, I don't recall ever fucking saying that, to be honest. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is it possible to gain 20 pounds of muscle in 6 months? In what circumstance would it be possible, if ever? You know, obviously there are some people who are going to argue that people who are totally untrained, or individuals, obviously, if you know you got injured and you haven't been fucking lifting for like a year and you pull a Casey Viator, obviously, you know, there's, you know, the talk of anabolics in that too, but let's just say, you know, like a natty Casey Viator, could you gain 20 pounds of muscle? Like, obviously those situations are a bit different than the context that we're talking about here, with a trained fucking veteran athlete who is trying to make a giant jump in a short acute period of time, but they're otherwise a well-trained athlete and a veteran of the gym, presumably. So anyways, all the comments help the algorithm. They're much appreciated. Let me know if you, I would say, agree with me or Chael, but I'm pretty sure we agree on the same thing now, even though in the previous video, he says like the fucking opposite thing every like 5 seconds to get a stir. And it's honestly funny once you actually get the humor, but like, you definitely have to get used to it before you understand what the fuck he's even talking about. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, check out my blog, moreplatesmoredays.com, follow my Instagram, at More Plates More Days, Facebook, Snapchat, BitChute, Twitter. I said fucking BitChute, but don't follow me there. It actually sucks over there. TikTok, Apple Podcasts. If you want to support the channel, you can check out anything I'm associated with in the video description below. My TRT clinic. It's all telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. Gorilla Mind, nootropic formulas, Gorilla Mode, pre-workout formulas. I designed myself from scratch. Recommended lab tests and diagnostics to stay on top of your health, and do that through my clinic and get high quality oversight from doctors who understand how to interpret these biomarkers and diagnostics and create an individualized protocol just for you. And you get the high quality oversight is what we pride ourselves in, rather than just being a prescription mill, which is what most HRT clinics are, unfortunately. And that is where our bread and butter is the high quality service from doctors who are actually passionate about this. So check it out if it is of interest to you, and anything else I'm associated with, the shirts I'm wearing in my videos, good summer collections on Young LA right now, like especially the like the pastels and like the salmon color and the light blue, different tanks and cutoffs and whatnot for the summer, as well as their joggers and shorts are fucking money. So I would definitely check it out for the gym as well. And anything else I'm associated with, it is all in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.